Hey folks, welcome back. Karshel here. If you recall on our last run, we had a little bit of difficulty here in the home spaces. Unfortunately, I had made the mistake, at least I'm going to assume that that's the reason why it occurred, of leaving this door open. And we had a dust bandit come wandering in and take on Dular and Flick. It was an unforeseen issue with me being out more actively hunting in the field, so to speak, because every time my faction got worse, I guess these folks became more tempting. I tried to drag the mob outside so that maybe the guards would get involved with it. Unfortunately, they declined, and Dular ended up dead. That's his remains still laying out here. Flick luckily made it. If not, and having to retrain an armorsmith, that would have been very much of a setback. Luckily, the group was close enough that they could actually run back into town. I knew two ahead, or I knew three ahead, to bandage up Flick and get her inside before she died. It was a very close thing. But now she is in recovery mode, and everybody else is here. So I think that we're going to take this time to restock, pick up a lot more bandages. We don't have enough. Or at least I don't feel like I have enough. I've almost used up a lot of what we took out with us. And allow her some time to recover. So let's go see what the vendors have for us and see if we can pick up some band-aids along the way. I did not anticipate at all having bandits come walking into the house and get aggressive. And maybe I should have, because I've known that bandits walk around town. I just didn't figure that they would jump. And hopefully locking that will solve that problem. The main store is closed, so I'm going to check in the bars and see if they have something that I would like. Cash is not an issue. Okay, nothing in the way of bandages. I am going to buy the meat. And I'm going to assume it's probably the same over here, but I have to check just to be sure. Come on, saddles. And again, no bandages. So I'm going to have to wait for the general vendor to come up. I think that's a faction NPC. Pacifier. Yeah, I don't have any need of them. I've got great faction with them. That's a government employee, so to speak. So at this point, I'm going into high-speed mode, and it's just a matter of waiting to see what comes up. Now, did I lock that door? I did, so he can't even get in and out. And he's just got the meat, so we'll have him go back inside. Cut that, of course. And we'll have Jared go look around instead. Jared, lock that door. And I'm not even sure that doing that will keep the bandits from coming in, but it's the best thing that I can think of. Okay, he did put his food in. Okay, so might as well loot that. And of course, no room. No room. But with 40,000 cats in reserve, I'm not overly concerned about that. This will be opening up pretty quick. Whoa, Hobbs. Did Flick get up? Flick got up. Why did you get up? Because you had work to do. Such a dedicated person. I wonder if that'll kick her toughness up. It might. That would be cool. Jared. Okay. There we go. Now, so far, I have not been willing to start skirting the law and breaking into places. I can almost feel like that's coming, though. So, just to put that in the back burner. There you are. What you got for it? I suppose I could have brought armor down, but didn't think about it in time. You've got 8 of those, we'll take them. You got 4 of those, we'll take them. 10 medical supplies. 12 bandages. Why didn't I bring somebody down here that actually had a backpack? Let's see if you can answer that one. Well, how many of those can you carry? And are medical supplies the same thing as first aid kits? Or are they just more efficient? And I can carry 1. Karshel, why don't you come down here? Or are you going to tell me that the door is locked? Yeah, okay. Lock it. Thank you. Relock it. Although I do kind of feel bad for any dust bandit that comes walking in that door. They would not be in a good way. What in the world? Let's trade. Just stand there with her on your shoulder. Let's trade. I want all of them. And I think I want all of them. And do I want all of these? Don't know that I need them all. I'll grab all of those. Okay, now I'm content. There we go. Now, will he unlock it to come back in? Okay, he will. So, why won't you relock it behind you? Lock it. Thank you. Now, Mantha, what you got on you? You've got med kits galore. So Jared was my primary healer. I think I also gave Rucka some of those duties. And I should really get her a pack. Okay, now, where is Jared? Okay. Now, Jared, come over to the stove. Q. Dried meat. And repeat Q. Okay. So I think that he's going to get that all taken care of. How you doing, Flick? Left arm is still foobarred. But it looks like you are working away. Not have much power. Yeah, I've either got to build some batteries or hurry up and build a base out somewhere where I can run trade goods. And that's almost full. Specialist grade and high grade. Yeah, if I would have had to start back at the beginning again, boy, that would have been tragic. Yeah, trade. Okay, Karshel, can you get out, or do you need to unlock the door again? Okay, nothing else that I particularly need. I could buy more books, but I'm going to forego that. At this point in time, it's not high on the priority list. I did mention wanting to get a backpack, so for both Ainu 2, or Ainu 3, sorry, and Rucka, I think a backpack would be good. I would prefer to get the stacking packs. Doesn't matter what I prefer, they don't have it. Okay. So medium and large. I think I'm going to get Rucka a large. And I'll get Ainu a medium, just to give me some variety. Additionally, since I have the funds, I'm going to buy probably all of these maps. None of them are outrageously priced, so yes. Since I do intend to go out and look for a base area, then having a map might be beneficial. I know, I'm just burning through cash, aren't I? That looked like a dust bandit. I wonder if he was just smart enough not to get involved. Okay. Karshel, trade with Rucka. Excellent. Yeah, she's got plenty of room now. No, 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 no. I wanted those to go into your backpack. Okay, that works. That gives you a lot. And Ainu. Am I going to even take her back out into the field now that I'm thinking about it? She might be better off staying here. At least for now. Does Hobbs have a pack? He does now. Okay, Hobbs. And you've got some band-aids. I'm not going to worry about giving you any more than that. Back to Karshel, and let's start looking at maps. Admag, Last Stand, Great Fortress. Lost Library. Tiny Settlement, Way Station. Hive Village, 10 of them. Tower of Ninjas. Map to World's End. Sounds like a place to go. Map of the Swamps. Swamp Village and Shark. Oh, 2 Swamp Villages and Shark. Oh yeah, much better. That's World's End. High Village, High Village. High Village. Admeg, Great Fortress. Squin, Swamp Village, Shark. The Great Fortress to me sounds like a Holy Nation thing, but I don't believe they're supposed to be down in this area. I may have to go over that direction and take a look. Last Stand. What's that? Swamp Village. So there's two swamp villages. I may have to go over here and take a look. If I could put a base somewhere up here, that might be very handy, because then I would have markets in both places if this is a viable area. Okay, I have plenty of medical supplies now, in my opinion. I've got Ainu here, healing up, but hanging out with Flick. I think I'm going to leave her here for now. Strength, toughness, melee, and defense are fairly good, so if something does come in, she might be able to stand. And she is semi-geared. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave her there. Flick, are you working away? You are. And you will be for a little bit, which is good. At one time, I also had you making bandages. I think we're going to add that back into your routine after the armor. Because as fast as we burn through them, that's just not going to cut it. Okay. Q, basic first aid kit. That's all I can do at the moment. So repeat Q. Jared, did you just choose not to loot that, or was there a reason behind it? Or you just plain and simple didn't want to. That could be too. Oh, power, inactive. Okay, so once again, power is biting me. I'm not thrilled about that. I knew tree. We are taking you away from medics and robotics, and we're going to give you operating machine, hauling, general hauling, how about? Jared, trade with Ainu. Get rid of the meat. Now, shouldn't you be operating the stove? I don't know enough about how to do that. Hopefully I can figure it out, though. Just scanning to see if anybody else has any meat. Yes, you do. Oh, I think I figured out what the problem was. And that is that I did not auto-queue the stove to continue to make the dried meat. I think if I had, yep, she jumped right over there and did that. Okay. I wonder if I could auto-queue meat and then cheese and then rice, and it just whatever supplies that she had, she would go over and do that with. That could be handy, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, everybody looks to be in fairly good shape. So, we're going to load up some food. I think that should be more than enough. And head back out. I'm worried about him putting all the meat back in. So kind of had to watch him a little bit. Mantha or Karshel, damn it. Get out there. Thank you. No. See, he's got no jobs that involve the meat, but yet he wants to run back there and do that. So let's try to put him on hold. Hold, okay. King, lock the door. Good job, good job. Now, I had initially talked about wanting to go back to the hub because of the good fights that are in the area, but I think I'm actually going to come over this way. Like I said, I'm going to look in this area and see if there's something I can do as far as building any of this area. Would potentially be good. But let's go over toward the Great Fortress and see what we can see. What, not going to stop us? Ha ha! Silly fools. Well, this is the most unmolested I've been crossing land for a while, or so it feels. Okay, going just the right direction. Yep, discovered way station. Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll get there. Taking the scenic route. Welcome to the Sten Desert. Well, I'm sure not seeing much in the way of combat up here. Whoops. As I say that, what do I see? Shek Warrior Kingdom. Okay. Not a problem. And what about you, my friend? Czech fighter, okay. Okay, that's probably the way station that I see over there. Yep, night actually means something in this game. It definitely impacts your vision and the gameplay. What in the world do you have on your head? Oh, it's your arm. Never mind. I'm guessing that is the Great Fortress. I wonder if it's that whole top. That would be kind of cool if it was. And more Czechs. They go in the same direction? They are. Not seeing much of anything else moving out here. Thrall's Chosen. That sounds like a new faction to me. I don't recall running up against them. They're not giving me an arrow though, so... More Thrall's Chosen. More Thrall's Chosen. I'm sensing a trend. Now, is that a way up to the town? It is. Let's go. Okay. Faction HQ. Don't want to go in there. I can't help wondering if that's a buyable building, but I don't see anything coming up, which tells me that it is. Which is too bad. I like that type of building. Yep, no option to buy. Bummer. Okay. Well, this isn't much of a frickin' fortress, people. You got, looks like one tower that's up and running, and one building, and that's it. And I don't see any option to buy any of this stuff. New Kralia. Okay, maybe we'll have to go look at there, which would show that this might still be a good area for a fort. But we'll have to go look there and see if that's worth paying attention to or not. Yeah, because I can't buy any of these, which is unfortunate. Being up here on top of a hill would be kind of entertaining. Okay, so that's the way I want to go. Well, gotta go down the hill, so let's start with that. Whoops, what are you guys? Where are you guys? There you are. Okay, basic checks, no problem. And that's the direction I want to be going. Looks like we got a caravan up ahead. Okay, looking at the time, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate any comments, likes. If you haven't already, please subscribe and feel free to share with anybody that might enjoy this type of gameplay. In our next one, we will continue the journey to New Kralia and see what we can discover there. Karshel out.